Hello, how are you? What pops into your mind when you think of Malaysia? In my view, it's the land of twin towers. The Petronas Towers are twin skyscrapers in Kuala Lumpur and remain the tallest twin towers in the world. It's also the land of incredible diversity. Due to historical reasons, Malaysia is a multiracial, multilingual, multicultural, and multi-religious nation. Moreover, it's the land of natural rubber. Malaysia has always been a world leader in the production, consumption, and export of rubber products. Well, in order to better understand Malaysia within a short period of time, I will simply split it into 5 parts. The land of Malaysia, the culture of Malaysia, the attractions of Malaysia, the food of Malaysia, and the sports of Malaysia. First of all, let's start with the land of Malaysia. Malaysia is a Southeast Asian country, consisting of 2 non-contiguous regions of Peninsular Malaysia, or Western Malaysia on the Malay Peninsula, and the Eastern Malaysia on the island of Borneo, which are separated by the South China Sea. The former region is bordered by Thailand and Singapore, and the latter shares its land borders with Blue Nile and Indonesia. With a population of over 32.7 million, this federal constitutional monarchy consists of 13 states and 3 federal territories. Kuala Lumpur is the national capital and the largest city. Other sizable cities are Georgetown, Ipoh, Johor Bahru, and Malacca City. The total island area is about 330,000 square kilometers, which is slightly smaller than Yunnan province in China. In Malaysia, Mount Kinabalu is the highest mountain located in Borneo, and the Rejang River is the largest river. Besides, the country's national flag has 14 horizontal red and white stripes in the canton, a yellow crescent, and a 14-point star on a blue field. Malaysia's currency is called ringgit, and the current exchange rate for 1 Chinese yuan is about 0.64 Malaysian ringgit. Since Malaysia is located in the equatorial region, it has a tropical rainforest climate. In other words, rainy, hot, and humid throughout the year. It is worth mentioning that the coolest time is between November and January of each year. Second, let's take a look at the culture of Malaysia. As a matter of fact, Malaysia is a country with multiple religions. Although Islam is the official religion, the religions here are the fusion of Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and so on. Additionally, Malay is the official language, and English is the second official language of Malaysia. It's well known that Malaysia is an incredibly diverse country, containing many different ethnicities, languages, and religions. As a result, its society accommodates a rich variety of lifestyles, beliefs, and values. While traveling to Malaysia, it's important to understand the Malaysian etiquette. Yet, it's also necessary to know some of their cultural taboos in order to develop respectful relationships with locals. Number 1, age. Don't ask someone's age. Malaysians don't like to be asked about their age, which would be considered very rude to do so. Number 2, face. Don't criticize any Malaysian directly. It will make them to lose face if you point out mistakes or give insincere compliments in their presence. Number 3, white. Don't wrap gifts with white wrapping paper, as it symbolizes mourning and death. Number 4, products. Don't use pig leather products in Malaysia. Beyond that, you must avoid talking about pigs and dogs there. Number 5, sorry. Don't pass anything to anyone with your left hand. When you have to use your left hand for some reason, you should say, I'm sorry. Third, let's talk about the attractions of Malaysia. Undoubtedly, Malaysia is a multicultural country with much to offer visitors. The most popular attractions to visit in Kuala Lumpur include Petronas Towers, rich and impressive 452 meters high and are 88 floors tall with a sky bridge connecting two towers. Menara Kuala Lumpur is a 421-meter high telecommunications and broadcasting tower, which has the best view of Kuala Lumpur. Merdeka Square is probably Kuala Lumpur's most recognizable landmark, together with its neighboring heritage buildings. Petaling Street and Central Market, the so-called Chinatown district, is famous for its street market, temples, restaurants, and herbal remedy shops. The attractions outside the capital include Mount Kinabalu, which is part of Kinabalu Park and a UNESCO World Heritage Site and famous for its unique ecosystem. Sipadan Island and its surrounding ocean waters are part of the world's richest marine habitat, home to hawksbill turtles, monitor lizards, and hundreds of coral species. Bako National Park sits right against the water, sandy beaches and steep sandstone cliffs, surrounding the beautiful mangroves and forests. The Langkawi cable car makes a 2.2-kilometer trip between the base station and the top of Gangnam Machinchang Mountain, where a number of attractions are located. Fourth, let's move on to the food of Malaysia. While visiting Malaysia, do remember to try these great Malaysian dishes and be in awe of all the flavors that landed on your tongue. Roti canai is a flat bread and a common meal to have for breakfast, usually served with curry and dal for dipping. Nasi lemak, or fatty rice, is cooked with coconut milk, fried anchovies, spicy sauce, slices of cucumber, boiled egg, and fried ground nuts. Bakutai, or meat bone tea, is simmered with pork ribs together with mushrooms, garlic, tofu, and herbs, and then eaten with either rice or noodles. Nasi kandar is steamed rice with several Malay Indian dishes, where a mixture of curries is poured right on top of the rice. Asam pedas is a fish dish usually enjoyed with a plate of rice. Roger is a type of salad with a lot of varieties, which consists of hard-boiled eggs, fried dough fritters, and cuttlefish, etc. Banana leaf rice is served on a banana leaf with curries, vegetables, pickles, and papadan. The main ingredients of rendang are chicken or mutton, which was voted to be one dish in world's 50 most delicious foods by CNN in America. Last but not least, let's move to the sports of Malaysia. Clearly, sport is a big part of the Malaysian culture, and its traditional sports are wow or kite fighting, silat, Sepak, takraw, and gassing. Nowadays, the four most popular sports are exercise walking aerobics, strength, conditioning, and running. Other most popular sports are bicycling, swimming, climbing, camping, boiling, hiking, fishing, scuba diving, and paragliding. Malaysia first competed at the Asian Games in 1954, and in the previous Asian Games, Malaysian athletes have won 63 golden medals and a total of 312 medals. Obviously, the top 10 sporting events in which Malaysia won the greatest number of medals are badminton, athletics, bowling, karate, squash, diving, sailing, sepak takraw, cycling, and equestrian. Well, I've only given you a brief introduction to Malaysia, one of 4 little dragons in Asia. If you are planning to travel to Malaysia in the near future, let me remind you of one thing. The voltage used in Malaysia is 240 volts, so we do need to use a transformer in order to step down to our 220 volt appliances. Thanks a lot. If you really like this video, please continue to watch these following units. Have a great day. Selamat tinggal. Goodbye, everyone.